Ovviamente non parlo molto portoghese, però dopo qui la gente del mondo. Pero welcome, ladies, gentlemen, damas, caballeros, madames, messieurs, and everyone in between, to the first and Fossil of the Day Award here at COP30 in Belém, Brazil. Can we get a woo? Well, yeah, this is basically let it all out. We've got a lot of stuff going on during the day. Feel free to make some noise here for all the things you wanted to scream about earlier today. But for those of you who do not know, the Fossil of the Day Award is given out every night at COP to the countries that are the best at being the worst, to do the most, to do the least, and who try in every side event, plenary hall, and sometimes even over lunch, to make sure we do not reach a fair, feminist, funded, forever climate agreement. Can we get a boo for all the climate fuckers out there? Feels good, doesn't it? And the Fossil of the Day Award is presented each night by the Climate Action Network International, a network of hundreds of groups fighting for climate justice across the planet. So if you don't like who wins, don't come talking to me about that. There's a lot of smart people behind these ideas. But before we begin, won't you please join us in singing the traditional Fossil of the Day anthem, a song which dates back to time immemorial, before the COP was even hitting its 30s, or 20s, or 10s. A song which you will love dearly because it will be stuck in your head for the rest of COP. But you have a chance to sing it with us every single night here at COP. Are you ready? Are you ready? Great. Maestro, if you please. But this is an important call here at the UNFCCC, where we tackle CO2 and GHG emissions, and between the GST and the where we also see the need for TFFF to fight LND, and especially for the LDCs. Now, if you just understood what I said, welcome home, we're back! And if you didn't, it's okay, because sometimes things here can be really complicated, but let's remember that they're also really simple. There are forces out there that are trying to profit from the destruction of the planet, and we are here defending climate justice and life on Earth. Give an applause for all of you fighting for climate justice out there. And this COP, we think, will be different. It won't be like last COPs. You know, we're sweating, not freezing, and we deeply needed this breath of fresh air, especially those of us that have been trapped all day in this sort of trachea with extreme ventilation systems. But here, we're going to start off this COP, COP 30, with an unprecedented award. Because today, we delivered not the Fossil of the Day award, but today, we are pleased to announce a historic, rare Ray of the Day. For those of you who don't know, the Ray of the Day is given out only in the most extreme cases to countries that are doing good things and are making changes and being bold and taking action. So, we would like to invite up a special guest, Anabela, to come and deliver this award. Thank you. Because today's Ray of the Day award goes to the first Ray of the Day goes to them for lighting the way to just transition and represents 134 member countries for an intervention in the just transition dialogue. They're reminding everyone what sunlight looks like in the negotiation room. With refreshing clarity and some warmth from the heavily air-conditioned rooms, the G77 in China calls for the establishment of a just transition mechanism. Woo! Under the UNFCCC, a proposal that mirrors many of the core elements civil society and trade unions have been advocating through the Belém Action Mechanism, also known as BAM. We're going to be hearing about BAM a lot this week. And because it integrates fairness and equity into all levels of implementation, trying to promote coordination and knowledge sharing among supporting and creating finance for institutions, strengthening social dialogue, and ensuring that people not profit. Putting forward a structured vision for the next phase of the Just Transition Program, the G77, the COP of truth. Clear-eyed about reality, rooted in cooperation, and unafraid to propose solutions that bring climate justice to the center of the process. Can we get a loud applause? And is there someone who can come out and accept this award? will see you back here tomorrow and every night for the Fossil today. They might not be doing such good work as our friend here. Can we get one final applause for the G77+China for their boldness on just transition? Thank you. But before you go, won't you join us one last time in singing the Fossil Video anthem to make sure you know it, so tomorrow with your full heart and all of your hopes. Meister, are you ready? Oh.